What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the WandaVision watch party here on the Nicotina Show. I'm joined by Brian, Master of None, Gavin Cooley, Mad Vids, and Tyler from Pop Culture Corner. What is going on, you guys?
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait for this next episode.
Yeah, so this is not going to be episode 3 and 4. It's going to be episode 3. I was kind of looking forward to having back-to-back episodes, but you know what? It's all good. It'll drag us out, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we saw in the first episode that there was a lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting stuff that was happening in the episode. We saw that, that Vision and Wanda were living in this kind of like this sitcom type world where they were living in a fantasy world essentially, and we didn't quite know what was happening, and I think neither did they as well. And they had that instance where they were staring at a calendar, and I want to say the date was what was it, like March 15th or something, or I forgot what date it was. What was the date on that one? I should have known.
It's always like March something.
Yeah, and so and it had a heart on it, and so we didn't know. But we know that his boss's last name is Hart, and so maybe it meant that they're having dinner with them. So they eventually had them over for dinner, and he's brought on. He brings his wife, who's from That 70s Show, and Hart almost like chokes to death, and then Wanda basically tells Vision to save him, which is the first time that we see Wanda kind of break character. And sort of tell Vision like, hey, do something now, because she realizes that the guy's about to die. And so then he phases through him and then pulls out whatever the hell he was choking on, like a bone or chicken, whatever. And what's up, Tyler? You waving your hand.
I was going to say, call on me, teacher.
I know.
So you could also look at it as if it's a metaphor, right? So Hart, Wanda's broken heart. If this is all in her mind, then I think Hart was deliberately chosen. You see her heart struggling, and Vision is the only one that can save it, right? So this just goes back to the mentality of where Wanda might be right now. Is Vision's the only one that can phase through and save it. So I do think that we're going to be taking a ride through the generations. Like we started in the sitcom, 50s sitcom, and we're going to end at Modern Family, and then, we'll go from there. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. And so the episode goes on. I mean, they leave and they're like, oh man, that was crazy. And then we go into episode 2 where they have the what is it? Like a talent show where, and constantly we're hearing the line for the children from the entire the town, even though there was no kids there. But they were like, for the children.
Super creepy.
So that's definitely kind of a creepy thing that's going on there. Vision has a job, but he doesn't really know what he does there. And that was kind of a weird thing too. So I mean, one could say that everyone who's in that town could be, because we know that Sword is involved. And we saw that in, I believe it was I forget which episode, 1 or 2, when she stumbles upon the helicopter. And it's the only object that's in color as opposed to everything else being in black and white. And we see that there is the Sword logo on the front of the helicopter. And so, and not only that, but at different times in the episodes, especially episode 2, we hear somebody trying to communicate with Wanda saying, Wanda, who's doing this to you? Who's doing this to you? And then it blows up, the little radio. So, it makes you wonder if she is subconsciously cutting off that communication because she doesn't want this to end because she wants to be with Vision so badly, or is there something else going on? So we really don't know exactly what is happening in this story, but we have a good idea. And plus, we saw at the end of episode 1 that she at least is being monitored by Sword. We saw all the equipment that they were monitoring her. So she's definitely somewhere where they have their equipment set up. But that's about as much as we do know in terms of what's really going on in the outside world. Now, obviously, this does have a lot of connections to the storyline of the House of M, where she makes a deal with the devil, and in the devil we're talking about Mephisto. And he's been rumored to be the villain of this series. So, I mean, Matt, what do you think? Do you think that we're going to see get an appearance of Mephisto in this series?
I think he'll still be hinted at, but we'll definitely see him like towards the end. I think that's when the action is finally going to pick up, and it's finally going to be like your modern Avengers type film, to where we're getting all this action, all this fighting and stuff. But for now, I think it's going to keep it that sitcom, format for sure.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. I mean, I didn't really know too much about it until Enosh came in and dropped, like the whole comic about it. But I think I forgot about that so far. So I'm kind of excited to go into play.
Enosh did that, but it was actually his son Isaac who dropped all that.
Yeah.
He dropped all that on them, and so then when it's funny because so he came on and dropped that on that I forget what show that was. He did that. And we're all like, whoa! And then his wife Tiff, she dropped the same information on League of Mayhem, and they were all like, whoa, I didn't think about that. So basically, it's like, the idea is that, she's in this unconscious state and she's creating this bubble. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it gets bigger, it's taking over more of the world. And so Sword is trying to stop her and trying to wake her from this coma or this unconscious state to say, hey, look, you're destroying the world. Stop, because we know that Wanda is an extremely powerful mutant and she has the ability to alter.
She's Omega level.
Yeah. Exactly, and we saw that in the comic of the House of M, that she could literally change reality. Right. In the House of M, she did that when she changed reality, and she basically granted everyone's wish of what they wanted. Where now the mutants were the dominant race, all the mutants were like celebrities and all this stuff, and but it wasn't the correct timeline, so they had to try and fix that. But that series. That comic line had a huge presence of, the X-Men, Wolverine, Professor X, which I don't think we're going to get in this, but I think it's definitely going to take inspiration from. But one thing I thought was interesting was that in episode 2, at the very end, we saw her run into this guy right here. He was coming out of the manhole. Now, so I got this image from the internet and somebody cleaned this up. Now, to me, this looks like somebody that we've seen before.
It's just a stunt, dude. That's what. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so that's a stunt dude, but I think what it means though is that somebody.
Ron, you ruined the theory.
I know.
I'm sorry, man. No, I watched the thing.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever.
That's like Brian right there. Like, God damn.
Sorry to spoil it.
No, it's all good. But still, it's like it's interesting to see who that guy really was in the storyline. That is.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, Brian, do you think that that's what's going on here? That she's in some kind of unconscious state, and they're trying to wake her from that?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when the special agent was on the other end of and with the radio, where it was saying like in the static, it was like "Help me, Wanda" instead of "Help me, Rhonda." So it was like that. I watched a bunch of Easter egg things about this. The couple episodes before I came on. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but it was fantastic. They really broke it down, like a lot of the little bits and pieces, like the significance of the date on the calendar, and then like the fact that Sword's involved, and it's like the extraterrestrial wing. So like when with the plates flying around and the flying saucers and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, there's just so many little bits and pieces throughout the whole couple episodes that we just watched. That I think it's gonna be really amazing to see where they go from here.
And real quick, guys, before we move on, so we are going to end this stream. This is just a pre-show on YouTube. We're going to end this stream and continue on Twitch so that we can actually watch the episode together. And then once the episode's over, then we'll turn YouTube back on and we'll do a post show, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So another thing I wanted to say was thanks to the newest subscribers of the Nicotina Show, which is Moondog74, Anubis, Arsalan. Yeah, you're cool, dude. And then Adam.
Thanks, man.
Stabelli, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber of the Nicotina Show. I hope you enjoy the content that my channel provides, and I try to put new content out all the time. And also, let's give thanks to the patrons of the Nicotina Show, which is Zeverfet, Boo, Nerdy him anyway, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley is here with us today, Gillis15, Ruben KS Rivera Jr., and the newest patron of the Nicotina Show, or Patreon, as you would. DC Talk with Extended, who I think is here in the chat right now. And if you are, what's up, dude? And speaking of the chat, let's go to the chat really quick and see how everyone else is doing here. And we got Pan Guy saying, wait, they're doing 2 episodes again today? They're not. I know. I screwed that one up. I thought they were going to do 2 every time, which I thought would be really cool, but I guess not. I guess they're not as cool as I thought they were. We got Casey Toby 101 saying, can't wait. Peter saying, that face. Who, mine? I know. It's pretty incredible. And then we got Thomas Bartoli saying, I thought only 3 episodes, or episode 3 was out today. I know. So apparently that's what it is. So I misunderstood. That's my fault. That's a mistake on my end. We got Geeks Cosmics with his old screen name, not Geek Studios, was saying, what's up? We got Caden Reed saying, what's up to Andre, Gavin, Ty, Brian, and Matt. What's going on, you guys?
Love Caden.
We got Sebastian saying, bruh.
Bruh.
We got Brian, Master of None. Holy shit, he's here. Oh my God.
I'm everywhere.
We got Ernest Nathan saying, let's see what happens in these 2 episodes. The last episode was a bit interesting. Yeah, so I think this one we're going to see more of it. But here's the thing, though, is that I actually like the fact that we didn't get everything at once. It didn't turn into a full-fledged like Avengers movie. We had like the Falcon flying in, and like go ahead.
I'm sorry. No. You finish.
Well, I think what it was that, a lot of us were kind of waiting for what kind of how Dawson said it, that Grogu moment where all of a sudden you're just like, what the fuck? And that never really happened. Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of glad it didn't happen, because I like how they're kind of sprinkling in all these details as the show goes on, and it's making you have to kind of work for it, and it's making you have to think about what's happening and paying attention to everything they're saying and everything around them, which I think is smart, because that's what's been kind of lacking from the MCU for a while now. And so they're kind of saying, hey, look, we're going to make it a little more complex than you guys. We're not just going to hand you all the information, but look, this is what happened. This is what's going on,
Yeah.
Right. So I have a question for everybody. So do you think they should have started with something more MCU-esque like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or do you like that they started with WandaVision? Because in my mind, I might not have went so experimental right off the bat. I would have given you Falcon and Winter Soldier first, right? Because that's what we know, and that's what people are used to, and then hit them with something experimental. I think this show is turning a lot of fans off, or potential fans, maybe of DC, maybe of the general audience, where they just don't understand what's going on.
I could easily see, that point of view, and it makes sense, because I mean, like, you have some people who are going to watch, like my wife tried to watch this and she was like, what the fuck is going on? But
yeah, exactly.
And so if they're not really following it, they're going to wonder, like, hey, what am I watching? Especially like the younger generation as well. Right. But I think, look, at this point now, we were supposed to have already gotten Black Widow.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
there was a lot of stuff we were supposed to have by now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. At this point, there's like, oh, just play it.
Just happy for content.
Yeah, exactly.
If the thing was like all the same, it was like...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. But if the thing was like all the same, I think Doctor Strange would come out like 2 months ago or something like that. If like the schedule
crazy.
was when it is, that's so crazy.
And AK, I was gonna do the separate cameras for the YouTube stream, but after what happened to our good friend Enosh Fee, I don't really want to take any chances right now.
No! Just to be safe.
Just to be safe, and we'll do it the way we know works. And Geese Cosmic says Falcon Winter Soldier was posed to be first show because COVID happened. WandaVision finished filming before the Falcon. Yeah, so the whole timing of it all got kind of screwed up. But don't get me wrong, I am definitely. God damn it, Matt Jarbo. He just you fucker. He just DM'd me. He says, by the way, there's only one episode tonight. He goes, there's only one episode tonight, by the way. I'm like, yeah, I know that. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt, for bringing the reality in. Yeah, I know. And I'm going to change the name of it, too, on the title. So no one, I'm sick of that question. But yes, I made that mistake. I thought they were going to do 2 episodes every week. I thought that'd be badass. But, what do I know? Enosh is doing a welcome back party this weekend. Yes, he is, Peter. So if you guys, I know Brian, you're aware of it, and you're going to be there. So Enosh is having a welcome back party because his channel was suspended for about a week, and he's losing his mind right now. So he'll be back on this Saturday. I have to work Saturday, so I might stop in just to say what's up. and support my
Why
good buddy
did,
Enosh. It's a
why-
long story. It's a long story.
Okay.
So, and I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
We got Mario saying, "What's up, guys?" Okay,
Wait, so Nicotina,
what?
I got a question. So then I sent you that photo of
Yes,
the
yes, you did.
WandaVision documentary. So is he gonna show up? Because he's so like, I don't know, like he's so comics, like his power level is just so insane that I don't know if they'll do him. But everything is alluding to them doing him.
I feel
Wonder
like they
Man.
are, and so let me pull up that image. That's right, because I remember I was going to pull it up before we did
You
all
talking
this.
about the Nathan Fillion character?
Yes, Wonder
Okay.
Man. So, and the reason why we're talking about that is, where is it? It's a bad picture of this poor woman. She's like, so. Let me see. Where is it? It's in. No, it's not there. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so there's the image right there. Oh wait, no, it's not. There it is, right there, and it's a portrait mode. Sorry, but in the background, to her right, behind her, and there's a bunch of images that are on the wall. They're all like working images, and one of them is definitely the picture of none other than Wonder Man.
Yeah.
And you can see the big W right there.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it is like
definitely.
the biggest picture up there. So
Yeah, and like, and honestly, they wouldn't have that there. Just like, oh, whoops, sorry, like we didn't.
I was gonna say they don't make mistakes, so
They don't make mistakes. They don't.
not like that. So that could be a redirect. Marvel is very, 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 very good at doing that as well, like kind of throwing you off. But again, it could be everything or it could be nothing.
But I mean, we know that in the comics, especially, that Wanda has a relationship with what's his name, Scott Williams, I think his name is, who's actually Wonder Man. And at one point, even when Vision is created, Ultron takes his conscious and puts it into Ultron, and so that's how.
You mean Vision?
Into Vision. I'm sorry. Yeah, he takes it, puts it into himself. He takes it and puts it into Vision. So there is a big connection between the two characters. So, and obviously his brother is the Grim Reaper. So, and we saw in that
Simon Williams.
Thank you. I said Scott Williams. Close enough. So, and then we saw in the opening segment or opening scene where it has you see the Grim Reaper's helmet on that shelf. And so that was a huge sign that, like, I mean, they wouldn't just throw it in there just for shits and giggles. Like, oh, yeah, there it is. Well, that was kind of cool, right? To me, that says something about what's happening in the storyline. Now, will we see Evan Peters as Quicksilver? I don't think so. I think that's a little too much. I think if we see him, that's going to be like, whoa, what the hell?
Okay, now we're really getting the Doctor Strange stuff if we see him.
Yeah, exactly. I can see Nathan Fillion playing Wonder Man. Yeah, easily. Do
you think they'll do the opposite though? So like, Wanda like messes something up, and like Vision kind of like duplicates his mind on Wonder Man, and that's why Wonder Man like falls in love with Scarlet Witch or something. Like they just like flip what they did in the comics.
They could easily, or he's basically like, or it could even be that Vision is actually Wonder Man the entire time. That he's the one controlling him.
Like Wonder Woman 84 shit.
Oh no! God. Well, yeah, exactly. But they're both like,
shit, dude. I woke up and this chick has 2 kids.
I know. Well, and it showed that she was pregnant at one point too. So and when she saw this guy here, the beekeeper, immediately she was like, she said no, and then she reversed everything and went back because she didn't want it to end. Her reality was being altered, and that's what it seemed like to me, at least. And we also met Catherine Hahn as well, who has been rumored to be who is it? The
Agatha Harkness.
Exactly, and she's the wife of Mephisto. Is that right?
Something like
that.
A servant or
different. There are different origins and plenany of them, but I just like I said, funny, huh?
Her name is no one can confirm you.
I'm all over the board right now. That's great about this.
Her name's Agnes.
Agatha Christie.
They keep saying Agnes, so like I don't know. It's very it's very similar and she's definitely like
Matt Jarbo.
She's definitely like you can tell she's definitely different than everyone else in this world. She's like she's like drinking and in a little flask while everyone else is like sucking up to the blonde lady. She's just very deliberate and like different than everyone else who seems very sitcom-y.
Okay,
Very
so
interesting.
we got this guy in here named Will Spy. So mods, if you can, just go ahead and boot him out. He's over here trying to troll everybody. So
Hey.
in fact, let me see. There, I put him in time.
Did you guys see the Funko Pop leak?
No, I did not.
So apparently, and it's probably not real, but I just thought it was crazy. There was a Funko Pop leak, and it had like all the new Funko Pop figures, and it was like WandaVision, and there was 5 characters. It was
Don't
Wanda.
ruin this for me. Don't ruin this. Magneto, like
No. It's everybody that we're talking about right now.
a Wolverine. He's played by Hugh Jackman. Like,
Yo, he's coming back. No,
coming
it was
back.
just like Wanda, Vision, and like her 2 kids.
Come on, don't bullshit
like-
me. Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's stupid.
Was there an echo for that or no?
Shit, no.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm not sharing screen, so there shouldn't be one. Okay, so we are.
Wouldn't that be fucking crazy though if like Hugh Jackman showed up?
Oh my
That's
god!
like Luke Skywalker level, like Mando.
Well, that's the thing is that if there's any character that's going to rival, let's say, Ben Affleck's Batman. 'Cause, I mean, look, if that does get announced, I mean, look, we already know that Zack Snyder Justice League is going to be like just like out of control, over the top. Everyone wants to see this shit, right? I can't wait to see it. But if they also announce a Batman series with Ben Affleck, I mean that's right up there, if not better than The Mandalorian already. I mean, that's like the next biggest thing to come out. So what other property does the MCU have that can rival Batman? In my opinion, it's Wolverine. That's the only other character that's like, yeah, he stands up, like that's the same level as Batman.
Well, that might be Spider-Man, but like Spider-Man,
he's kind of like a 2-part, like
Mr.
2
Stark!
companies own him.
Yeah, he just doesn't. And what's this? Gavin, it was fake. What's that?
Yeah, it probably was. That's why I said it was probably fake, and then I told you guys what it was. It was just like her and her kids, though. So I'm like, oh, we know she has kids, but the kids are like all grown up, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. I mean,
which
if
makes
they
sense.
show-
If she can get that fast, I guess the kids can grow up that fast.
That's true. Now, if they have Evan Peters, then then this is going to be out of control. Then, like, honestly, dude, it's like I don't even know. Like, anything can happen at this point. Anything. Like,
We're gonna get meta Marvel style.
Yeah. I was gonna say, shit, dude. Can we get Michael Fassbender coming back as Magneto?
Oh,
Dude,
he was like the only good part of like those movies, or some of them.
Pretty much I thought he did a fabulous job, and I actually like James McAvoy as.
I like James McAvoy.
Yeah. You know, I refused to watch Dark Phoenix up until like a week ago because I'm losing things to
I haven't
watch.
watched it yet. I haven't watched it.
Listen,
I don't want to.
Listen, it's not as bad as everyone made it out. I guarantee if it came out a
not
month
horrible.
ago, I guarantee if it came out a month ago when nobody had shit to watch, it would have been received so differently. But they fucked themselves by releasing it when they did.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Like, it's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
You can't get worse than Last Stand,
It wasn't no Last Stand. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they made
no
Future
Last
Past,
Stand.
so there was no Last Stand.
Yeah. Like,
Oh shit!
Dark Phoenix, that whole saga.
Nice.
Well,
We have some guests tonight.
don't pay attention to that. I fucked that one up. I meant
Yeah.
to put the link to the Twitch stream. And I put the link to the show. So, guys,
that's a
if
max
you
one.
log into the show, I'm not going to bring you on because I already have enough. I got a big enough crowd as it is. So, here is the link to. Fuck.
Yeah,
Here is
we're already too much for him.
Yeah, exactly. So there is the link to the Twitch stream, guys. Make sure that you log on to Twitch right now so you can stay with us and watch WandaVision episode 3. And of course, he's like, "Fuck you." You can't, Barcy. If you want to, that's fine. Everybody else, I'm sorry. And yes. Yeah, and KC, thank you so much for subscribing. He's the newest subscriber to the Nicotina Show. He just subscribed a few minutes ago. Thank you for doing that. And yeah, I will be doing watch parties like this every week for WandaVision and also for when it comes out, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am going to do a watch party for Zack Snyder's Justice League, but that won't happen until the movie's been out on HBO Max for quite some time, because I don't want to take away from the subscriber count for HBO Max, because I want to support Zack Snyder's Justice League.
My man.
And then, but everything else is fair game. Like Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Fair game,
Dude, did you see those TV spots that came out today?
They look fucking amazing.
Dude, right?
Dope.
Oh my gosh,
look
I'm so
dope.
excited.
So I think he said don't. Like, don't swear. I'm like,
No. They look dope. They look dope.
Oh, they look so cool.
Goddamn.
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine and Peters as Quicksilver. Yeah, and Fassbender as Magneto. I mean, dude, Michael Fassbender was a badass. That scene where he goes to what is it, to Argentina, and he kills those two Nazi officers. That was badass.
Yeah, like he shows like his wrist, and they're all like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
I like it when he has the whole fucking stadium. Dude.
Okay, here we go. Before we switch over to Twitch, look who decided to slip on in due to my mistake. None other than Mr. Matt Jarba. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
He's like,
I'm awake.
Hey, what's up? What's up? You were there's still room, right? Like, oh yeah. Shut
Yeah.
down.
I'm on my my better camera right now. I'm just testing out some stuff.
Nice.
So this is my Canon 7D that I have
Looking
routing
nice.
in.
Looking nice.
It's better than my other one, which is my Sony ZV-1. This looks
Yeah, it's
this
very
looks sexy.
nice. Yeah, very, very
I need
sexy.
better lighting, but yeah, I got a little bit of late start today. I have the kids, so always the kids
For the children.
for the
All the children.
yeah, that's right
For the children.
for the children.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and the episode is
word.
now live, so
All right, let's go. Okay, guys, we're gonna. end
I'll
the
come
stream.
back afterward. So
Hey.
Oh yeah, he has to watch it by himself. He can't.
yeah, I can't watch Elizabeth Olsen with other people watching. It's too weird.
Oh.
Fair
It's
enough.
too weird. I
Yeah,
have my hand lotion. My hand lotion is right here.
Okay, all right.
I've got
Look
my
at
my
Jesse,
rag
it's
right
time for
there.
Sex jokes. Okay, here
Just
we go,
saying.
guys.
I'm just
in
saying.
this
All right, fine. I'll come back.
Ah!
fucker. All right, guys, and we will see you over on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us for the WandaVision pre-show.
Yeah.
And we're heading over to Twitch right now, and we'll see you guys over there. And yeah, see you later.